Hey guys, my name is Shayna and I am the Executive Director of the I Can Do That Performing Arts Center. We are nearing time for summer camp and I wanted to fill you in on some ideas on how your kids can get the most out of their summer camp experience and answer some of the most common questions we get from parents and students. Where should I drop off or pick up my student? If there's parking right in front of the building, grab it. And you can either come on in with your student if they're just getting to know I can do that, or if they're under a certain age, or once they're more comfortable, they can just get out there on their own and come in. There's also a drop-off spot on the side of the building on Front Street. And this is a really easy place to drop off and pick up and avoid the possible line of cars that might be in the front of the building. Otherwise, there's a lot of parking on our block and the streets around the center. And there are also two very close parking lots. So the Rose parking lot and the Tower parking lot, and they're both within 2 blocks of the center. So, but we do ask that you please not park in the bank parking right next to the center, as it's private parking and we really want to be respectful to our neighbor space. How early can I drop off my student before camp or pick them up after? During summer camps, we open our doors at 8:30 and we'll be ready for our campers to settle in before camp starts. The center has a front patio, an inside cafe, and an outdoor courtyard for them to enjoy. And if you're feeling comfortable with your student coming in early or staying late after their class or camp on their own, we're built to give them that space to be with their friends, to have a bite to eat or work on homework, whatever it is. But keep in mind that we don't have gates. So we recommend that you take into consideration the age of your student and if they would be old enough and responsible enough to be in charge of themselves. There are always adults on the premises. However, we do not stop kids from walking away from the center on their own unless they're clearly confused or looking around for someone. Do I need to check my student in at the front desk? No. So feel free to just go straight to your studio if you know where it is. If you don't know where it is, you can ask at reception and they'll let you figure out where you need to go. So the teachers will be in class and they will begin taking roll right as the class starts. The receptionist there in the front is there to help you find your studio, get you signed up for any classes, and answer any questions that you might have. What if my child is nervous on the first day of camp? So first of all, let me tell you that it is totally normal for your students to be nervous on the first day of camp and even on the second day. It really takes time for them to get to know their new space and their cast and our camp and their teachers, but our staff is really silly and really warm, and they are incredibly skilled at making sure that every student feels as welcomed, seen, and comfortable as possible. What we usually see is in the first week, what most everyone, especially if they're brand new to I Can Do That, are nervous on the first day. Then comes second or third day, they're running in around the center and singing and laughing with their new friends. So really just give it some time. How advanced are the other kids in class when it comes to theater, and how intensive will the program be? So most kids coming to I Can Do That are just beginning to explore the arts or have just a few years of experience under our belts. So if your student is brand new to musical theater, no need to worry. They definitely won't be the only one. Also, our teachers will see pretty quickly that they're at various experience levels in the class if they are, and will be able to alter things to ensure that each child is being taught at their particular level. I Can Do That camps and classes are meant to be at an introductory or intermediate level. Our goal is to help our students make friends, create a community, and explore the arts in a fun, no pressure environment. As they get more and more into our offerings, as they get older, then the content and the expectations will continue to grow. What if my kid doesn't like a certain aspect of theater? Are they still going to have fun? Yes. So the great thing about summer camp is that they'll be able to explore so many different aspects of theater. Sometimes they'll be dancing, other times singing, learning scenes, building masks, and even learning about backstage information. So this means that if your child is not particularly interested in a certain aspect of theater, they will likely be moving on to something else and will walk out of camp with a well-rounded experience in the theater arts. Will there be breaks during camp? Should I send a snack or a drink? Yes. So each morning and afternoon session will have at least 2 breaks. And during these breaks, your kids are free to eat a snack or drink something that they brought with them, or they can head out to the cafe and grab a brownie or Dippin' Dots, or our most popular item, a smoothie. We highly recommend that you send a refillable water bottle with your student, and we have a water filling station all ready for them. How can my child pay for things at the cafe? You can definitely feel free to send cash with your child to camp or class, or to make it even easier, you can fill out our card on file application under our cafe tab on our website and submit it to us. Or you can give us a call and read us off your credit card number over the phone. This way, when your kiddo wants to grab a water bottle, all they have to do is tell the cashier their parents' first and last names, and we will charge it to your card, and you will immediately receive a receipt showing what they purchased. Can a parent sit in on rehearsal, camp, or class? Unfortunately, we do not allow anyone to sit in on rehearsal, camp, or class that I Can Do That. And the reason is we want to keep the environment private for our students to create their own relationships with each other and the teachers. If you're concerned about how your child will be doing and feeling in class, you can feel free to stay outside the studio room and, watch them through the window and see how they're doing. We really recommend, if you can, not letting them see that you're watching, so they can let go of any of these outside nerves and stressors and just be present in class. And our teachers are very skilled at getting your students comfortable in class. And we will absolutely let you know if we are in need of any guidance from you regarding how to best integrate them into the class. Is it okay for me as a parent or caregiver to sit in the patio, courtyard, or cafe? Yes. So this is the reason that this center was created, was so you and your kids have a comfortable place to be. Feel free to bring your laptop and use our free Wi-Fi, or bring a friend with you and have a cup of coffee, and you can really enjoy your child-free time, hopefully not in your car. Keep in mind that we are almost constantly teaming with kids, so there is a really good chance that you might be bombarded with noise at any point. Do I need to inform anyone if my child has physical, mental, or allergy issues? Yes. So any and all information that will help us better understand and keep your child safe is very important to us. So please send us an email at least 3 days prior to camp or class. And if you'd like to have a conversation with one of our founders, just put that in the email and we will reach out. Also, you should be aware that our cafe is not nut-free. So if your student does have a nut allergy, we highly recommend that they bring their own food. Will there be a performance at the end of summer camp? There will. So our purpose of summer camp is not to create a final product to perform. And if your student is interested in being part of a real show, we recommend being a part of our summer showcase, which you can just sign up for, or the junior shows, which they can also just sign up for, or our main stage productions, which are by rehearsal only. However, at camp, on the final day, we all come into Studio A, the room right by the cafe, and show off for each other some of the things that we learned throughout the week. So think of it more as a show and tell, and parents and loved ones are so free to come watch all together, but keep in mind that it gets pretty packed. So get here early and grab a spot to sit or stand. We can't wait to see you all at summer camp. It's going to be a really amazing year, and we're so thankful to have all of your families now a part of I Can Do That. If you have any other questions at all, feel free to email us at info@icandothatpac.org.